Welcome back to the HomeBoyz podcast. I have Tony.
What up?
And introducing someone new, it's our boy Connor.
Yeah, it's me.
So we were gonna have Connor on a Halloween podcast, but that shit was so fucking garbage. I had to chalk that shit full.
Yeah, that's pretty
That
bad.
was the worst thing we've ever done, I think, was reading creepypastas.
I mean,
Tony had to miss out on that, but Tony's lucky he didn't miss out on it.
It was fun. It was fun to do in person, but I would hate to watch it.
I would hate to edit to make it entertaining. That shit was just not. I would need to hire someone to do that for me. That shit was fucking actually stupid. So we took some time to write down some topics, okay?
For fuck's sake.
And let's start off with Tony getting fired from Walmart.
Alright, dude. Okay.
Let's skip the goose egg here. Alright.
Alright, so listen, alright. So I don't know if it's for insubordinates or if it was my attendance or what.
I tell you, your attendance definitely could have been better.
It definitely could have been better, I would say that. I mean, you have a 5-point system. I think it was at 9.5. maybe 10.
Wow, why'd they fire you?
And I'm thinking what really drew the line is that we got into like a kind of a heated argument with one of the overnight managers about how they were treating one of the foreign girls there. So it kind of escalated from there. And then literally that night, they pulled me in the office like, "Oh, I need you to sign this because you forgot to clock out for lunch 2 days ago or whatever." Like, while you're here, you also are at 9.5, 10 points. He was like, "Do you know what that means?" I'm like, "Am I getting fired?" Like, "Yep." I'm like,
"Y'all,
right.
Your ass is gone."
Wow. So here we are, back with a podcast.
Can I get the employee discount just one last time? Just one more time.
Just for the PS5, please.
So what? They were like just making fun of her for being foreign.
Yeah, little short lady, dude. Little short lady.
So what was she though?
Mexican.
Oh, did they call her Cholo at all or anything? Or it's
You're
not very fast,
No, they like picked at something about how like she's Mexican, and I think she was joking, but like still, that's like kind of fucked up. She like picked at how they should pay her less because she's Mexican.
You know, it's kind of like me having to talk to you about not saying slurs on stream. Almost kind of like the same thing.
It is not the same thing.
Yesterday, I literally started a stream, and the first thing you said. Do you remember what you said when I first started streaming?
The F word?
Yes. It was just right off the bat. Click confirm and go live. Just right away.
F-A-G-G-O-T. That's what I said. Just so.
And then today I had to wait to start streaming because you're talking about some little boy that is not white. He's not
not racist. I swear to God.
You see this curtain right there? That's what he was.
These motherfuckers make me racist, right? That's all it is.
Yeah. Speaking of which, so you show up late to work and you also show up late to clan rallies too. So that's a little bit of a problem.
You're
gonna have to hang up the hood, Tony. You're gonna have to hang up the hood. Yeah, welcome to our Discord call for clan rallies since the pandemic and all. We don't believe in race. We don't believe in equality. We believe in the pandemic, though.
Tony's closet is just Hawaiian shirt, hood,
Hawaiian clan robes. Just to throw in some variation in there, because you don't want it to be just Hawaiian shirts. That'd be a little bit ridiculous.
Fuck you guys, alright? Fucking bullshit. You be calling me out on shit, alright? Goddamn.
Dude, literally, we have to call you out on shit, dude, because you're the biggest culprit for it. By far.
Right.
And then when other people do it, you're so happy to take the fucking pedestal and call other people out, too. Like the biggest fucking hypocrite, I think.
Yeah, because if Jeremy and Connor say something racist, I'm the first one to say something. Even though after I'm
You're the
yelling
first
at
one
them,
to
I'm
say
about
something
to say something racist.
after a minute long laugh. You
It's
can't say that. And then as soon as I click live, it's just the F word and something about. I don't even want to say it. You know,
The kid's black. All right.
yeah.
Sorry.
I would say little black boy, but I don't know if I can say that.
And he cried a lot. All right.
Maybe if we get a Patreon,
Sorry.
maybe we'll see where this goes.
Okay. Yeah, get clips of fucking.
Whoa.
No, we'll start OnlyFans of Tony's racial fucking slurs.
Yeah, we'll be the only creator on OnlyFans that doesn't make porn.
Our porn is word porn.
We'll use OnlyFans for what it was meant to be. Just
Hey,
Patreon.
We don't need to cut out that option yet. We don't need to cut out that option.
No,
Yeah,
all options on the table for this. That's for sure.
We
can
still make an OnlyFans for what it's used for. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
We could do a naked podcast.
And then we'll release videos. It's just Tony shoving a cock up his ass. And then
Tony, that's actually genius.
$50 videos for Tony shoving a cock up his ass.
Our white bare ass is doing a podcast. That's fucking funny.
If just one person buys it, that would be like, that'd be a good income, honestly.
That's gas money for the week.
That's $20 right there.
Money for the week, dog. What the fuck?
Speaking of porn,
thanks, Jonathan from Georgia. Thanks.
Just types in chat. Oh my god, you're so fucking hot. He's just beating his meat. Also, that's a good segue actually for what was you guys' first time jacking off like?
Oh my god.
I was just like, I don't know if we've ever talked about this before, but I know I have a pretty good story.
Mine
I don't know if mine's that good.
Mine was like as simple as like there's nothing happening. And I just continued, and then all of a sudden I was like, whoa.
It's like once you shoot out the shit, it's just like it's life changing. Like, I wonder what's the cooldown rate on this.
This might be my new thing.
What's the cooldown rate on my cock?
I think it was about the time when I had GTA 5 on the Xbox 360 too.
Let me guess. You went to the strip club. And you were like, what is
throwing
this?
dollar bills. He's clicking it like, oh.
Listen, I can't say I've never thought about it. I just never could find this shit on GTA.
Dude, he's spamming the fucking X button and he's jerking it. He's like, keep throwing them dollar bills.
Shit, I need to buy a shark card. Just fucking making a living for some virtual fucking stripper.
Oh my god.
Oh my
no
gosh,
touching. Ooh, no. Bitch, I better be able to touch that shit. It's bull. No shot, I can't. No shot.
Dude, imagine the kids today jerking off, dude, in VR. They're like in VR chat, just holding on to an anime big titty fat bitch, just right in front of her, dude, just smacking titties in VR, dude.
And it's actually
that gets me going, and I'm 22 years old.
It's actually a 34-year-old man on the other side.
Listen, I've tried myself in the VR porn.
I couldn't either.
I just couldn't find a good video. I need probably look up a tutorial on how to do it properly. But I'd say there's nothing better than just flying out your fucking hand and jerking. I'm gonna tell you that.
You're the type of guy that just sits there in complete silence and complete darkness and doesn't watch anything. It just jerks off. to the sound of his fan. The white
Dude, when I first started, I was able just to picture something and just beat my meat. Now I need something. Yeah, I was a fucking psychopath.
Just looks at a blandly colored wall.
I used to be able to think of big titty bitches and going, "Oh my god, this is good." And I can do it. I can imagine whatever I want.
Dude, the first time I jacked off, I accidentally bought one of the like pay-per-view channels, like the on accident. So I was like, "What is this?" I was a kid. I was like fucking 11, I think. I fucking clicked on the fucking channel. I was like, "Oh, this is nice." And I like all of a sudden I started like getting hard. I was like, wait a minute, should I play with this? Because
I don't think I've ever witnessed someone watch porn and go, "Oh, this is nice." Just so like you're like desensitized to it already. It's like this is good art.
Dude, the worst thing about this is I watched
so fucking zen right now.
I fucking watched it, dude. And
This is
the
the
next fucking
aesthetic.
day, my dad comes in and gives me the talk, and then all of a sudden I have tissues and lube on my fucking nightstand the next day.
Dude, I've never used lube or lotion
What?
to jerk off.
It's like they fucking
That's-
supported it, dude. It was weird.
That's weird.
Your
They're
dad
like,
knows.
They're like, he's gonna be alone forever.
I was like, I swear to God, it was an accident.
Introduce him to his best friend Jill.
He goes,
An
"Nope,
early
son, that's okay. I want to show you how to jerk off." And just starts pulling out your cock and jerking off. Right?
Dude, that's fucked up.
That's how you do it like
Sick
this.
fuck.
Don't feel afraid to get some lotion on there. Fucking start like crowning you.
Dios
That'd be wild.
mío.
You are fucking. I almost said it, dude.
Dios
I almost
mío.
said it. I didn't say it.
Oh, like my first time doing it was like, it was like similar to yours, Tony. Like finding the thing. I'm like, I had DirecTV at the time. And I was just looking through like, fucking like, just movies. And I was like, dude, there's no good movies on. And I think I saw some like beach show or whatever. And I just start watching it, and it's like these two hot girls come out on the beach, right? And they just start rubbing oil on their tits, whatever. And I'm just like, oh my god, this is crazy. And then I found this thing called Babe Network. I still remember the movie today. And
Shit.
I was sitting there watching it, and I was like, oh damn. And next thing you know, I had pre-cum come out. And at the time, I thought that was like full ejaculation. I thought that was like, I was like, oh my god, I just came without using my hands or anything. Like, this shit's fucking insane. So literally for like 3 weeks, I would just like, I never thought about like using a tissue or anything. I would just like go into the bathroom, sit on the toilet, and just watch porn, and just pre-ejaculate, and then be like, "Oh, yep, that was a good session." Just pull up my pants and walk
So you're like
out.
purposely blue ballsing yourself, is what you were doing.
I didn't know. I just saw like the little drop of pre-cum was just like full on ejaculation. I was like, this is awesome. I can come without using my hands. And then it didn't hit me until I was watching like a porn. I was just like, you know, I never thought about stroking it. Like, that's crazy. Like, look how much is coming out of that guy's penis. How about I do that for me? You know?
Dude.
And then I did it, and then it was the craziest thing. I'm like, I was sitting there just closing my eyes like, oh, this feels so good. This feels so crazy. And then I reached the climax point, and I saw it for a split second. My eyes rolled into the back of my head, and I'm like, oh, like literally having like an epileptic seizure. But when I came out of that, I was just like, oh my god, I gotta do that again. Like, that shit was crazy. And I think like the next day I did it at least 5 times in a day.
One
What
more
the-
time.
I literally did it. Like, I remember it was like summer rec baseball, and I like came to the practice. I'm like, guys, this is the craziest fucking thing ever. You guys have to beat your meat. This shit is insane.
You guys have to jerk it. Let me show you. Let me pull this pants
And that was
out.
like the
Let me
first
show
time
it.
me and Rob ever like
Dugout.
bonded, because he was like, yeah, I do it like 5 times a day. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna do it 5 times a day. Like, this shit is good.
What the fuck?
Like,
I
it
can't
was,
say I did it more than 3 times a day when I first figured it out.
dude.
Like a bonding moment.
I was like, finally, now I can spend my time more valuable throughout the day.
I'm so
I was
bored.
wasting
do
time. Now I
wisely.
can just jerk up. It's crazy.
It's weird.
First, I would go home and do my homework, and
Beat my meat, then homework. Get some post-nut clarity before you hit the books.
come home
Post-nut
and come.
clarity for the books, dog.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
That literally was like the pinnacle. That was like, I think that had to been like what, junior high or something.
The peak of
Whenever
life.
fucking summer rec was. Yeah, I'm still avidly beating my meat to this day though, so it's never slowed down for me.
About
but,
twice a day.
but I mean, now I have a girlfriend. So look at these
Speaking
segues. It's like I never left.
Speaking
It's like I've
about
gotten
that,
better.
Speaking about that,
I've gotten better at
everyone-
podcasts.
so everyone knows the reason why. It's actually the reason why we've been gone. But Jeremy somehow got a girlfriend, and
Yeah.
totally forgot about that he had boys, that he had friends, completely. So
And I'm the only one who knows how to use editing software and also how to record. So the whole thing falls
Listen.
on my back. So
Jeremy is the host of the podcast. All right, This is what Jeremy does.
I'm the host, but I don't need to be the editor, though. No, I'm saying.
Well,
Listen, I'll make an example. Nick Merckx makes a content. Someone edits a content for him. You know what I'm saying?
I'm too busy becoming a pro golfer.
dude.
No, Tony, dude. Hey,
Tony, you gotta hit the range, dog.
So I started golfing at the beginning of this summer, and it is definitely one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life.
I became an alcoholic at the beginning of the summer, and it was the best decision of my life.
You were an alcoholic
You've
way
been
before
an
the beginning of the summer.
alcoholic, so
Fuck, you're right.
you just forgot because
Shit.
you're an alcoholic. Like
Shit.
days.
Yeah,
So.
I'm not a pro at golf yet. You're definitely a pro alcoholic. That's for damn sure.
This is not true, guys. I'm not an alcoholic. I am an alcoholic. But
That's the first stage of it is denial. So once you reach acceptance, you'll be good to get into an AA program or something. So you're just like a kid, like, oh, I'm only 22 years old. Like, I think your time's gone. Now it's sad and you're an alcoholic. So, but I can still be like, I'm just a kid having fun, but you're just a young man.
He doesn't have the Walmart benefits to get him into an AA program anyway.
Nope.
Oh, that shit actually went down the drain. So,
okay, I'm not. I'm a drunk. Alcoholics go to AA. Drunks don't. I'm a drunk.
well, you're only an well, people only go to AA because they're probably court ordered, and you haven't gotten caught yet. So let's wait until you get pulled over, and then we'll see you in an AA.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, you haven't driven yet
Right,
because your
thank you.
car doesn't run.
I can get it back tomorrow though.
That is fact. PT Kruger is anti-drunk, so
Dude, I tell you,
you
that
can
car is
drive that
built
shit
for
straight.
me.
Chrysler
Absolutely.
does not support DUIs.
It drives itself.
Yeah, your car is built for you, and it's also built like you. Not reliable and shuts down. Ooh, gotcha. Fucking slammer.
Listen here, all right? You can legally drink and drive if you're 21.
That's true. You just can't reach a certain limit.
Yeah, you just can't.
You can't legally drink and drive when you drink as much as you do.
That was the
Tony.
best thing I learned too, was that I can legally drink and drive now. So I can get a little buzz, have a nice fun drive home.
The best thing is to be
It's
drunk.
not fun
and
for
high.
anyone else on the road though.
Well, I mean, when I drink, it's usually late at night. No one's on road besides deers, so fucking more power to them.
At that point, I'm so drunk I just start aiming for the.
I've only ever hit one
comes
deer
the
in my
road
life,
on
and that
there
was when that
today.
bitch was in the morning. So I think at night it's a pretty good chance. It's probably sleeping.
That is
Hey, guess
for
what?
breakfast.
You were sober, right? When you
Yeah,
hit the deer.
I was sober
Notice when
and
you're-
tired, so
Yeah.
when I'm
Notice
drunk
you're
and awake, think about it.
Listen, for clarification, do not drink and drive. It is the worst thing you can fucking do. We're just fucking joking around. Please do not drink and drive.
I would
Or do
be
it. Don't fucking
dumbfounded
matter,
to
I
have
guess.
someone come in here and actually like take everything we say literally.
Oh, there's gotta be someone. You like a fucking 17-year-old
But me
kid
getting
at
a girlfriend and
parties.
forgetting my friends, that is literal though. That is literal.
Yes, that actually happened.
And then she got breast reduction surgery, and then I was actually AFK.
You really forgot about.
I
his
really
friends.
was gone. I really was gone.
Yeah. Yeah. it
But
just
you know
fucking out of
what?
nowhere. So Jeremy, how the fuck did you even pull Maddie? What's the whole fucking story about this? I kind of know some of the story, but
Well, I'll tell you the story from my
from
perspective,
your
right?
perspective. Yeah.
So I've been talking to this girl for at least 2 to 3 years, right? And it was only 5 months ago that we started dating. Bubbler's a good choice. I love that shit. That shit's crack.
I don't have any beer.
Anyway, so yeah, she was always nervous to come over. She'd always be like, oh yeah, let's do this. Oh yeah, let's do that. And then when the day comes, she'd flake, right? And it wasn't until I think I think I posted on like my story or whatever, she swiped up on it, and then we started talking again, and then I was like, oh, you know what? You can come over, invite Brittany, whatever. And she only came over because her friend Brittany came with, or else she would not have came over. And then that's when also Brittany tried to
Later.
get with me too, but you know.
Okay, I don't know.
No.
It's not a shocker, guys. I'm a ladies man, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
just-
know if we can actually
you reek
put
of
that
sex
in the
appeal.
podcast.
What do you mean we can't put that in the podcast? What we want in the
Does
podcast?
Maddie know about this?
Yeah.
Oh, does Brittany know about this?
Well, she did it.
Okay.
I hope she knows about it.
Dude, if you flirt with me and touch my thigh and do all that shit, like, don't, like, that's coming on to me. And she did to Connor too. Not
That's
to Tony,
actually hilarious.
She didn't do it to me because
it's actually hilarious. No, but I mean, like, once Maddie came over, then there was just like a connection. Like, I think like the first thing we did was, I think, wrestled in the driveway. Like, I was actually bodying her ass. I wasn't doing it because I was flirting. I was actually just showing her she can't do shit. She thinks
like
she's tough
with it, and she's like getting the elbow, like bah, bah.
She thinks she's tough, but I absolutely bodied her ass.
chicken
I
wing.
stunned her. She couldn't do shit. I have such good reach on her, and she's just a fucking little tree stump.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
I put her in a
She's a
fucking
hobbit.
Cremor, and I was just fucking like, bitch.
Like,
Put her in a
that's
guillotine.
Well, she's short. What do you mean?
Yeah, dude, you know how
Fucking
big a
choke her
tree
out.
stump is?
Not an aspen tree stump.
I fucking hate you, dude.
Yo, dude, Maddie's got cake, dude. She's got cake, bro.
All right. Okay.
So let's just leave it at that, right? Anyway, anyway.
All right, this actually leads right into the plans for our future, actually.
I wasn't done. Anyway, back to me. Back to me.
God damn it. All right, fucking
So it
finish
wasn't
your
until
fucking-
like a couple weeks later until she's like been coming over, because we would always come over to Tom's garage, right? And that's when they would come over. So it wasn't until like 2 weeks after the first time that I think she said something like I miss you, or like I want to hang out, or something like that, or whatever initiated me to be like, whatever, just come over. This was after she got off work, so it's like 11:30, 12 at night. And so she came over. And gonna say, man, rest is history. So, and then
all of a sudden
like,
we got to a fucking her brother's party, and then she got
actually, it was
brutally
her party.
Whatever, her party, and he got brutally
And then she raped me.
She did.
She did rape me. She did.
But you, it was opposite though. You did it, remember?
Oh yeah, that's what.
You
That's
were
what
the
a
rapist.
certain somebody said. Brittany said that.
Can't say no.
But no, I was just sitting on the chair, and she was like, "Come on."
Brittany said it.
Brittany said it.
But yeah, and then like literally a day after we started going out, she pulled me in the room and raped me. And
This is a true story. This really happened.
well, it's not that I didn't want to do it. It's just that I was having a good time with the boys out there in the
I
kitchen.
remember she came up to us. She was like on the other side of the fucking counter, and me and Brendan were sitting on the other side. I don't know what the fuck you were doing.
Just
But
talking,
she said
having a good
no.
time.
I think she asked how big your dick was. I'm like, he's got an anchor. Like, this dude's got a massive cock, whatever. She, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, you should probably fuck him. She's like, I will. I'm like, okay.
Because I know, like, even before that, she was going up to you guys. She was like, "I'm gonna take him tonight. I'm gonna have sex with him."
She kept saying it.
And then she ended up telling me, so the surprise was kind of ruined, but.
Surprise kind of ruined.
But no, she literally
that's
threw me
fair.
on the bed, pulled out. She's like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Hey." I was like, hopefully this is good. Hopefully this is good, man.
Stop. Go see my friends.
Please, I want to go out, man. I don't want to be here no more, man.
She's been doing that every day since that day.
All right,
Jeremy's
now,
poor ass.
all right. Can someone say seg?
Seg.
Wait.
Segue.
All right. Next topic we have. I guess that goes into plans of the future, right?
It does.
Like,
It goes perfect with plans of the future.
Yeah.
so obviously, I have a girlfriend now, which we just discussed. So, and then her mom is moving out in 2 months. So it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. So we're gonna move in that house. And we're gonna fucking
Big tone.
shit.
moving
Maybe
in.
we get some IRL podcasts, some IRL
Yeah.
content. Who
Fucking
knows
vlogs.
what's going on?
Hell yeah. Just don't vlog me after 10 o'clock because I might have my dick out. So just 10 p.m., 9 a.m. Sorry. Just
We're doing the OnlyFans
Next
naked
topic.
podcast anyway.
OnlyFans
really
naked
matter.
podcast. I'd be down for doing naked podcast.
Me
My
too.
balls are just
I'm
hanging
comfortable
out.
in my skin.
Not me. I'm.
I'd
fat,
want to
dude.
honestly. I'd want to go to the tanning bed a few more times. Cause I
I
got
kind of
the
like my
short
white
tan line.
thighs, honestly.
I got that shitty short tan line.
Dude, I think it's kind of cute, but
Oh well. Okay.
Shit, come through, come slide, man.
Shit. Sorry, man.
But yeah, for future as well, probably I'm thinking about rebranding the podcast just because obviously we don't have Dan or Hayden on here anymore because why the fuck? I mean, literally it was like the second episode. Dan and Hayden weren't even on. First episode, everyone was there. Second episode, me, Tony, and Duncan. Like, Duncan, where's he at? Well, I haven't seen that kid in months, so. Like, you think I abandoned my friends after I get a girlfriend? Like, dude, look at this kid, all right? He has a kid now.
In his defense, he has a kid, all right?
He has a kid now. You can't say where is that kid when he has a kid.
True.
Now he's a grandpa. He skipped dad.
The kid wasn't born when we had the second episode.
I guess he was dad before a kid. Now he's grandpa. That's true. I guess going into couples too, we have Jacob's obsession with a streamer and a girl.
Yes, Jacob's obsession. This
is
ridiculous.
shit.
Jacob, if you're watching this, you are an absolute piece of shit.
So first of all, I have some knowledge of Jacob simping for this milk bunny streamer. Yes, I'm gonna dox her.
Hopefully she watches.
No one will watch this podcast. So we're good.
I'm gonna share it in our fucking Discord and then dip from her Discord.
Well, hey, get this podcast views. By all means, win-win. So anyway, so Jacob, how do we even find out about Jacob and Milk? Was it through Twitter?
I think Jacob found this girl actually on Twitch. I don't know if he was like searching or like if he went through his uwu stage on Twitter or something.
Oh, don't even say uwu stage. Don't even. Oh, his fucking anime, like fucking.
He loves anime. To clarify to everyone, Jacob loves fucking anime, and he loves
profile
anime
pictures,
women.
Anime.
Anime
Discord
is okay.
Nitro
It's not
GIF.
that bad.
Anime. Shit is just fucking ridiculous. I'm saying that because I have major swamp ass right now. Okay.
Nah, don't get me wrong. Milk and this Brit girl. I don't know what this Brit girl looks like. Whatever.
I don't know
girl,
either.
whatever the fuck her name is. But Milk is actually very attractive. She's a very beautiful lady, and she's.
Tony's saying this because he's sharing into the Discord so that way he gets some fucking brownie points. Yada yada yada.
Yes. Okay. Anyways, kind of right. She does got some fucking. She's got some big fucking yonkers on her, so that's all I'm gonna just.
Connor, Tony, by the way, calls her milk titties instead of milk bunnies. So just throw it out there that
I think
he's not joking.
Stands for. I think that's what bunny stands for. Is her titties, dude. I think that's what she means.
You mean like because like bunnies bounce and boo-boos bounce?
Fucking like my tits, they bounce because of that. But
well, you should be called Big Bunny or Monkey Bunny. I don't know. That was a bad one. We're not going to talk about that attempt at a joke. Anyway, so Jacob simped over this girl for weeks. Retweeting pictures, liking pictures, replying on pictures. Just modding in her Discord. He worked his way up the ranks. This guy really tried hard to be up there with her. Became a moderator in the Twitch chat. This guy spent $25 for a tier 3 sub on this girl's fucking Twitch. And what do I get? I get a tier 1 Prime sub. And do I see this guy resubbing? I guess he has resubbed for 5 months now. But that's not the point. That's besides the point. This might have been more than 3 months ago, probably 4 or 5 months. That's not the point, guys. The point, guys, I don't get tier 3 sub.
Get bigger tits, Jeremy.
What the fuck, dude?
Well, if I didn't have Pectus excavatum, they wouldn't sink in.
Fucking screen, dude.
Maybe if when your girlfriend got the breast reduction, you got the.
I should have taken some of that.
Yeah.
Like,
then
dude,
then you'd get more views.
Collectively, her things before 20 pounds.
Her things.
So,
Christ,
like, I'm gonna show this. Like, this is not Patreon exclusive, so you're welcome. See that? Flat. From the side though, I got you can cup it. You can cup it.
Oh yeah, I probably have like an A or a double A.
I got some
I ain't
pretty
gonna
big
lie.
tits.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Maybe we'll go bra shopping, right? Anyway,
Dude, we
but
could do a Homeboys podcast in a Victoria's Secret.
I'll probably have to call them and see if that's okay. Maybe when we get more famous, maybe we can do that. But anyway, Jacob's now in a love triangle with Milk Bunny and this new girl. I don't think we should say her name because.
My name is Brittany, but we don't know anything else other than that.
All right, so we're gonna say her name. Her name's Brittany. No one knows what she looks like. No one. Only Jacob knows.
Or she's even real.
We'll go, hey,
No, she's
Jacob,
real.
want to
She's
play a
real.
game
She's
with
a real
us?
person.
And this guy will play
think.
Fortnite with her over any other game with us. He'll even stop watching. He'll even stop playing games with us just to watch movies over Discord with her, right? So first of all, Jacob's on the grind
Pussy.
for some e-girl puss, which is good for him. I'll applaud to that because, you know what, pussy's pussy boys, right?
Good job, Phil Werrell.
And if he could beat us
Good
to
job.
some e-girl puss, you know, good for him.
Get
I'm
more
proud of
action
him
than
for
me.
that personally because I don't see Jacob really climbing the ladder in this county, all right? But that being said, I got big hopes. He had one girl talk to him at a bar, but she had a boyfriend, and he literally was saying fight fee from her. So, and she said I would fuck Jacob, and her boyfriend said 5 feet from her. So, Jacob could have had that.
Jacob.
Do you know about this? Do you know about
Pretty
this?
sure that couple is a swinger. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, you know
Hey.
what? But she didn't fuck Jacob. She didn't fuck Jacob though.
This is true.
Which is tragic
Phil,
because
step your
Jacob
fucking
could have
game up.
pulled that bitch easy because they were just talking one-on-one the whole time, and her fucking boyfriend is missing every cup and pong. So you know Jacob had a pretty high bar
I was steady
on this
fucking
kid.
carrying this motherfucker in Pong, dude.
Was
So
this
he was
at the
making
Turtle?
himself. Yeah, this was at the
Yeah.
Turtle. This is
Oh,
for
shit.
my friend Keegan's birthday.
Oh.
This is where I part. It's my home.
Okay, so the topics
Tony.
you put down, Tony, are actually bad. We have missing the old days. Want to elaborate on that?
Yes, missing the old days. Connor mentioned earlier about Overwatch, about all of us playing Overwatch back in the day.
No, not
PlayStation.
Overwatch. Just the PS4 days in general. The PS4 days were just so good.
Okay, PS4 party chat was pretty fucking elite.
Yeah.
I have
Oh
to
my
say.
gosh, yes.
When I
Like
started
I
recording my shit, then it was.
I remember like getting into the party screen and watching you guys hop in, and I'm like, tonight's gonna be a good night. No matter what, I knew it was gonna be a good night. Whether I had to waste my money on a game that we were gonna only play once, or
That one
it
time was enough. One time was enough.
or Dan was gonna be like, dude, let me be DPS. No one else can be DPS. I need to be DPS.
Oh,
And then everyone was like, Dan, shut up. And he's like, no, you're doing this wrong. You're doing this wrong.
And Dan would just in-game coach the whole time.
He'd be
Yes.
dead, and then it would be extra coach. It would be coach on steroids when he was dead, which was a lot of the game.
First of all,
But
we would team push. That's when I main tank. Like, fuck.
dude, Jeremy and I were fucking nasty when it came to Roadhog and fucking Reinhardt.
And then
dude. We
Tony
were
left me for
disgusting.
Junkrat, but
And then I'm with the Junkrat.
yeah, but I remember one specific play on Temple of Anubis. I remember like it was yesterday. I was Reinhardt, fucking Tony was Roadhog, and we boxed this. I think it was like a Mercy or Symmetra. We just boxed her in this little fucking house outside second point, and she just couldn't get out. I'm sitting there just beating her shit with my fucking hammer. Tony's just grappling her ass, fucking. Like this bitch was just, she didn't know what to do. She couldn't do anything. She couldn't heal us or give us damage boost.
And we actually struggled fucking killing her because she was just flying around and it was pissing us off. I remember it was.
I don't know. Reinhardt has pretty good range on his hammer. I was hitting that bitch back.
Whatever
But
she was doing, she was
on the
fucking-
other hand, you probably had trouble. But I was hitting
Okay,
her. I was
fuck
hitting her pretty
you.
swell. But yeah, just PS4 party chat was just pretty elite. Did we all play like Wildlands together too?
Yes,
Yeah.
play Wild Ant.
Dude,
I
I have
fucking-
so many
I
clips
love
on my
Wildlands.
PS4 too.
Wildlands was like shit.
We have some dope COD clips that we've on League Play.
We have just missing clips on my PS4. If we can just extract all that
forest.
data, it will be just so good.
We have some nasty fucking hilarious clips on the forest. I know that for sure.
Oh yeah, I started in episode 1 of Goons on the Forest. I never made episode 2.
Yeah, that was supposed to be in episode 2 and it never happened.
So that video is now privated, so no one can give me flack for it. So yeah, I privated a lot of old videos because
it's crazy to think that it's actually not that old. Like when I think of good old days, I'm thinking like COD Ghost, like way the fuck back, like 360.
Yeah, I didn't play Ghost with you, I don't think. Unless I played split screen with Royce.
Yeah.
I used to live at Royce's just because he had fucking Wi-Fi and internet. I used to have a fucking hotspot at my house. So I'm like, I'm not doing this shit.
Yeah.
I remember PS3, where I'd be playing off my mom's hotspot, and whenever she would pick up a phone call, I would get disconnected. I'm like, oh my god. This is fucking stupid. It's like, just let me know when you're done.
Middle of a fucking nuke on a streak, dude. You're like what was it? Nuke? The nuke was 30, right? You're like on a 28 kill.
Dude, I wasn't getting streaks on fucking dial-up, digital dial-up, dude. That is not. That's not the move at all. Thank God, I was like finally fucking. I fucking broke down. I was like, I have to get a fucking Wi-Fi, and then even then, I remember playing Overwatch on PS4 before I even had an Ethernet cable. I would go into a rank with you guys. And then I couldn't, it would be like assemble team. It'd be stuck at 25 seconds. I couldn't spawn in. And then I would have to get kicked from AFK or just leave. And I get penalized. I remember I got so pissed one day where I got banned for like the 5th time. I just got up. I walked to my door. I punched it. I'm like, Mom, this is fucking stupid. Why is the Wi-Fi so fucking bad? And then that's when I realized, you know what, I'm going to get an Ethernet cable. So I bought a 50-foot Ethernet cable, ran it through my basement. No, I'm good. So.
No, actually, you're not good because the internet's going shit again. So it's.
What do you mean it's going to shit again? What's going on?
Dude, just get Starlink. Starlink, you'll have the fucking fastest internet ever.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Not me.
Fuck off.
You can afford
it.
We're getting fucking links, dog. 1 gigabyte.
Dude, Starlink is all across the world. It's Tesla's internet.
Well, I'll tweet at Elon and see what the price is.
I don't know. My buddy Dave has one, and it fluctuates a lot. Like a lot.
No.
You're wrong. It's good for like 3 hours, and all of a sudden it just drops a lot for like 30 minutes, and then picks back up, and then drops. They
say it's a minimum 750 megabytes a second. Yeah, and they're shooting for a gigabyte. Where does he not live on Earth? Does he live on fucking Mars?
He lives like down the road from me. I tell you, he's not getting that. We went and tested his speed. He was only getting like 100 megabytes.
They have like a shit ton of satellites constantly orbiting Earth. There's no fucking way he doesn't get internet.
No, he's got internet. He's got the internet. It just doesn't.
How much did he pay for the dish?
$90. Actually, I think it might be more than that.
How much?
I think it was $90. The little fucking silver thing or white thing that he's got hanging up on his wall or whatever. It says Starlink on it.
No, it's $500 for the dish. How much does he pay a month?
Well, I think he pays. Okay, maybe it's 90 a month. I don't know. I think that's what it is. I think
it's 100 a month.
I think what you talk about, Tony, is just like a Wi-Fi adapter because because my stepdad Tom has one outside of his garage that like supposed to receive internet and supposed to act like as like a hotspot almost like it takes
it's
internet.
It's an extender.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi extender.
So I think. Tony's capping, maybe.
I know he's got it, dude, because that's what it says on his thing. It's the Starlink.
Did he write it in Sharpie on it, Starlink?
I'm saying that with this new house, it might be the move for you guys to all chip in and get that really good internet.
That would be pretty nice. Yeah.
Elon said that his goal is it's going to be a minimum gigabyte a second.
That's pretty fucking nuts.
And wherever you take that dish, you have internet. So if you guys all go camping, you can take that dish, plug it in.
Is it like a monthly thing, or just pay $500 for it?
Yeah, this is what I don't know if you can see it.
You pay.
That's what Dave has.
You pay $500 for the dish, and then it's $100 a month.
It's white, and it came with an actual dish, and it sits on the top of his house. And he's
$100 a month isn't bad because I pay like $80 for links. So
exactly. And what do you get for links? Like 75 megabytes a second?
Not 750 megabytes. Say that.
Yeah. So it's literally probably 10 times faster than what you have now.
See, I think I paid 70 and got. I think I paid. Fuck no, it was more.
Yeah, I think Starlink would be the move for the new house. Honestly,
I think I paid 125 for a gigabyte. I lived in New Lisbon.
A gigabyte of data or speed?
Speed from links. I think that's what it was. I think it was 125.
I think Sony might be capped.
Trust me, I fucking know. I was the one that fucking ordered it.
Donnie's got a hat on. It might be.
It was a gigabyte. It was a gigabyte. I know it was a gigabyte.
Donnie.
Lucky, you want me to show you? I'll go on links right now and show you.
You're
It's unfortunate
capping
you have
showing.
bad internet though. Get your money back.
That's not what I have now. That's not what I have now. That's not what I have now.
I was gonna
That's
say
why I
what
lived in New
the.
Lisbon. When I lived in New Lisbon, dude, I had really good fucking internet.
Well,
Like really fucking good.
I guess we can go back to the missing the old days topic because we can say why we quit COD, why we quit Cold War.
It's trash. There you go.
Well,
All right, next.
I pre-ordered Vanguard and I want to get back into it.
Yeah, I mean Vanguard is looking pretty good. I'd say.
It was a bit discouraging when we had Kenan come in. Good job. Good job, Tony. It was a bit discouraging when we had Kenan come in and like y'all kind of said, "All right, Connor, you're part of the surplus group." So I was like, "Well, shit. I might as well just stop."
You want me to be honest with you? We stopped playing completely.
I know.
Yeah, we stopped. I mean,
Yeah, I spent $60 just for Connor to get the game.
Dude,
I'll still play it.
That's what
I won't even play pubs, dude. Because playing pubs is like playing fucking League play.
Well, at least
Actually,
you pre-ordered Vanguard on your own. I don't have to do that. So, yeah, I think Vanguard is since Vanguard runs on the Modern Warfare engine, it looks good.
Should be good, but I've seen some good shit from it.
I'll have to see what the specs are, that like the minimum requirements for specs are on that shit. Because if not, I'll just buy a PS5. So, humble brag.
It's gonna be interesting. You're a piece of
But yeah, just COD the last couple of years just
have been ass. Modern Warfare had so much potential to be a great fucking game, and I think they just fucking ruined it.
It just starts out so high and then just drops off so fast. Like they added an semi-automatic shotgun that shoots fire rounds, and I'm like, oh my god. Like every game just gets slowly ruined and more annoying as time goes on.
Skill based.
It's like plaque being thrown on it, and it just slowly, like, just disintegrates into
like,
shit.
hey, sniping community, we know you want the intervention back, but guess what? We're giving you a brand new LMG, brand new launcher, and it's like, oh my god! And like each fucking LMG gets progressively more broken.
We
like,
know you want, but no. And then something
we
else.
know you want this map, but we're gonna bring you a shitty new map that we just made.
Like another thing that was so fucking stupid, like this year, Cold War could have been so much better competitively if snipers weren't around. I think Optic, for instance, does so much better with a sniper in Dash's hands.
I don't know, but the fact they made sniping so easy was the fact that they GA'd it this year. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
But I saw the flinch on the snipers in Vanguard, and it looks like it actually has a pretty good kick even when you shoot. So
it'll be back. Sniping will be back for sure.
Oh, and when Dashy has that sniper, because Dashy's best game was World War II by far. He was he was impeccable. Oh, yeah. Like I remember Scump was like telling Hitler, was like, "Yo, we got Bruce," and like, whoa. And then the next game was Black Ops 4, and he was still hitting snipes, but he was a different fucking breed in World War II. So,
what part of history does Vanguard take place in?
It's World War II. It's towards the end. It's towards the end of World War II.
Yeah, you just like play different wars. Like I think Stalingrad's in there.
Yeah,
shit like that.
I'm pretty sure it's towards the end of World War II. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to actually look more into it.
I know you just play like in like different countries and different storylines throughout the campaign. Yeah. So
the game is actually completely different from World War II that Sledgehammer made before. This is like a better version of that game. Hopefully this will be a better version.
I really do love World War II, so I'm glad.
They're allowing Modern Warfare to help them, or the Infinity War to help them with this game. So
I did like World War II. Especially zombies. Zombies on the PS4.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Awesome. Yeah, that I have said. I think World War II has the best zombies out of like.
I just wish Black Ops 4 we all had the DLCs for it, because I remember I had all the DLCs for zombies.
We need to watch the old clips from World War II zombies. Like when we first got it.
Alright, we blew up the PS4.
Like
I have some fucking jump scares on there too.
That game, yeah.
Me screaming like a bitch. Yeah. I remember one specific day. I think I called him from school. And I think I called him from work too, and we were just playing zombies.
That's when the new zombie map came out. I think you called into school.
No, the one I got jump scared on was still the first one.
Was it? I know the second one we played on when the fog would come in and that fucking spider bitch would come out. That was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I remember I had shitty internet, so I couldn't play it.
Jeff Kaplan.
Fucking Jeff Kaplan fucking all my games. Jeff Kaplan gave my PS4 AIDS. I got compute AIDS, man.
Jeff Kaplan for everything. I remember we were playing like on fucking it's not called Arsenal. I can't remember what the fuck it is. We were playing on one of these maps. We're playing like Search and Destroy, and Jeremy's just like running in place, and you can hear through Dan's mic. He's screaming from the other room, "Jeff Kaplan!" screaming.
Yeah, I had no reason to fucking hate Jeff Kaplan, but I hated him. I fucking hated him.
I think it all started with my hatred for him in Overwatch.
Probably did.
It's just a new breed. Like, it's easy to hate that fucker.
in all honesty, I was just bad, but fuck Jeff Kaplan.
Actually,
ripping the jewel and giving the double bird, like, fuck you, bitch.
Dude, could you imagine a battle royale Overwatch or Overwatch battle royale? How weird that would fucking be. Like all their guns, all the weapons come into play, all the power ups, whatever. You could be like, you can create your own character and like you run to a mercy power up with your group, whatever, and now you're the healer. Or you can drop that power up and pick.
Wouldn't be bad.
The only way, the only way I could see it being a battle royale if it was like an indoor battle royale.
Yeah, it'd have to be.
It'd have to be because
like small scale.
Widowmaker would be the only one. And who's the other one? Is there another sniper?
Ana.
Yeah, they would be the only ones.
Well, Hanzo too, if you consider.
Sure.
I think Widowmaker was hit scan, so it'd be pretty broken. Especially if like 500 yards away, fucking hit scan, just no delay, just fucking beating. I'll be honest with you,
I would actually love to see a Halo BR battle royale. I think that'd be pretty.
Especially with the new movement they have in this new Infinite, like that would be actually pretty fucking pinnacle.
Yeah,
fucking.
It looks so much like it's like Modern Warfare. It looks like Modern Warfare.
Yeah,
because it's like sliding like the shading, just color scheme just looks like Modern Warfare.
As long as the fucking damage isn't like fucking Halo Reach, where I have to download a whole clip of a DMR into someone's head.
I don't have that problem because I can actually aim for the head. I'm actually pretty good at it. So, I mean, I can kill pretty easy in Halo Reach, but you know, Tony says, "Oh, Halo Reach is my glory days," and he gets on. There's nothing but bitch the whole time about how Halo is.
Dude, it was so fucking. When you go from split game to playing
why
Halo,
can I not aim when I'm getting shot at? It's because you're getting fucking shot in the face, dumbass. Dude, you're not gonna be able to go.
That's why I like Splitgate better, dude. That's why I like Splitgate better.
Yeah, and then you play 5 games of Splitgate and you go, I fucking hate this game. I'm getting off this game.
No, I don't.
You do that with.
When do I ever say that?
Only hate one game. No, dude, I'm getting off. Fucking hate that game.
Tony has a toxicity scale that gets progressively worse each match he plays. Like, he'll start like, oh, I'm having such a good time right now. 2 games down the line. Dude, this game is just becoming so much more bullshit. These kids are so sweaty. And then 2 games down the road, he goes, dude, this might be my last fucking game. I can't fucking take it anymore. This game's like a stupid bullshit. And this is why we also quit COD, because we just can't do it anymore.
Okay, but COD is definitely reasonable because every game it gets fucking worse because of skill base.
Listen, I can understand getting shit on the whole time for 4 matches straight and then getting off. I can understand that.
Oh shit.
We are though. We do get at COD. We get shit on for 4 matches.
I know we do, but I try to maintain good vibes the whole time. But you're like a blight. You're like a fungus, right? And you just fucking just infect me, and I get progressively more pissed off too. And I'm like, I understand where this guy's coming from. I fucking hate this game.
If it wasn't for Tony creating content, it'd almost be better if he just muted.
Tony had an incentive to get that mad and make money off it and make content. By all means, get that fucking pissed. But fuck you for ruining my clips, bitch.
Jerry had like a 4 on it. I'd be bitching about what the fuck's going on in the game.
Yeah, or he'd just be saying some stupid shit. And that's why I'm glad I have different audio tracks. So I know I would be saying some stupid shit, and Ken's good at the game. So he'd be popping off. I would just be saying some stupid shit about shit or cum or pee-pee or whatever. I'd just say something like that, and it's in the background of him hitting the fucking 5 on. It's fucking, dude, my fucking balls hurt, dude. Anyone else just cum red? Just fucking like stupid shit like that.
Cum red?
I think there's only like one clip ever where he actually included us talking stupid. Other than that, it's just like we're just like the redheaded fucking stepchild of his content.
I wonder how many clips he actually has, like, of us, and while he's like hitting clips, and we're just talking about like the dumbest shit. Like,
dude, he probably has a plethora.
He's got to, but we got. Clips. Hey, Ken, if you're watching this, we need those fucking clips, please.
Yeah,
so we can put it on our fucking Patreon.
Send to my Gmail. Email me those clips, dude. Share a Google document, dude. But let's see here. Let's see what other topics we have, because right now we have Connor turning to religion and Aaron Rodgers being a bitch. Don't know why that was a thing that needed to be talked about. But
he's just a bitch, dude. I love the guy, but he's a piece of shit.
All right.
we really didn't go into topic about the rebrand either. So we have 2 left.
Oh, I guess we can go back to the rebrand topic. Anyway, so the rebrand, I was thinking about rebranding this because obviously, like I said, I want to include Connor in this because Connor's back at college now. You know, not at Jellystone all summer, so now that he's in his dorm up there, now Tony doesn't have a job either. I don't have to take care of my girlfriend anymore, so I'm good. So what better reason to start the podcast than when we all have time and we have people and things to talk about? So, but yeah, the rebrand, I was thinking about maybe like, I don't know if we should keep HomeBoyz or try to find something else to go off or what, but I think definitely logo and shit should be rebranded maybe. I'm not sure.
I like HomeBoyz. I feel like it makes sense. Yeah. Just it's a perfect title based on all of our personalities. It really works, but it does need the title, or like the logo, probably use some editing.
I think what we should.
I drew that shit in fucking Photoshop.
So like it sucks because like we could do like HomeBoyz, but if we could abbreviate it and have like if there's like there's 4 main guys on here or whatever, like in every like letter there's like it shows like what our personality is. So like for instance, mine would be me fucking raging or like getting mad or some shit, and then would have like Jeremy just like chilling like he is right now.
Yeah, screenshot this and send to me. Yeah. Let me just throw that in Photoshop real quick, man.
I don't know what the fuck we do for you.
Definitely need
I'm a enigma. I'm a, what do you call it?
What is that? Is that like from Minecraft?
No, it's like can't put a pin on me. You don't know.
Oh, dude, I just can't fucking believe.
That's magma. My bad. Magma. Is it blocks or is it?
Is it that in Minecraft? Oh wait, that's magma. So fucking stupid.
Oh, god damn it, dude. My brain's frying right now. This is absolutely fucking preposterous. I cannot believe it. No, but definitely, I think we have to come up with some ideas and schematics, maybe.
Honestly, I can come home every weekend except for like December 4th. I don't have to work weekends, so I could come home every weekend.
The fuck is December 4th?
That's the one weekend I have to work.
Oh, well, that's racist. Tell them that they're racist.
You're such a fucking smug look on your face. Like, you thought you were gonna get like acknowledgement out of that?
No, I wasn't.
Fuck?
I think that was funny there.
Just this face. Really good for the audio listeners too. Just look at his face right now.
Sorry.
Also, I don't know if we should start using like Anchor for podcast or whatever, but
I know Keegan said something about having Anchor or using Anchor.
Yeah, I hear it all the time on the podcast I listen to, so I think I have to look into that. I'm just fucking lazy. When this podcast, this is September 2nd, so
next week.
I guess we'll see when the fuck this podcast come out. Imagine it just never gets released again. So every podcast that Connor's been on just doesn't get released. we just I'm just not even recording right now.
It's fucking gold. Like when we're 60, you finally post it and it gets millions of views.
Yeah, I'm fucking on my deathbed like, hey, unprivate that video.
Unprivate it. Holy shit, it's actually fire. Whoa.
Gets 5 views on it.
Whoa, it's actually fire.
It's actually a great idea.
This is why I never did this shit. Yeah, got a boom mic, so I gotta do that.
Yeah, I gotta go get my arm.
Did you just fucking rip that off? What the fuck, Tony?
Me? Yeah, I did. Dude, you guys want to see what it looks like? Hold on.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, audio listeners, like, take a look at this.
Look at this. I just put this filth thing in there.
Dude, I am surprised I don't hear just fucking just beating on the fucking desk. That's ridiculous.
Why did it kind of look like a bong?
It's not a bong.
He just sets it in the fucking dab
The way
rig.
you were holding it, it like, I don't know.
He decommissioned that bong, now it's a mic stand, so.
Tony's like, wait, shit, can I use this?
I tried. I told my dad, like, dude, I can make this into a custom bowl. And he's like, yeah, you're an idiot. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Tony, you're an idiot.
Your dad and I are very similar because I would have had the same exact reaction to that.
Go back to your lotion and tissues that I put by your bed.
Oh shit! Speaking of that, Connor's dabbled in some THC too a little bit ago. Huh?
Don't say that. He's religious.
No, I can say that.
Okay. Like,
if not, I can cut it out.
Look at him like he's like, I'm losing my job. Like,
Jamie, cut this out. No, he smoked some Delta 9. It's legal, so.
Delta 9, Delta 8. You mean
he smoked some Delta 8? It's legal, so. You want to go over our experiences with some cool, sure.
Yeah, sure. Mine was just like I couldn't stop fucking laughing. The stupidest shit was. I remember I was with Ryan. You guys know Ryan, right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't know who fucking Ryan is.
Who's Ryan? What's his last name? Stocks him. What's his last? I don't know Ryan. Unless was Ryan from Jellystone?
No, Ryan was from Chicago, and now he works at the Dirty Turtle.
Nope.
All right. Anyway, I was hanging out with them, and like Ryan picked up his glass bottle because he was drinking, and he like spilled some of it, and I couldn't stop laughing, but I was also getting like really annoyed and almost kind of paranoid because Val and Cassie were there too, and they just like kept whispering and looking at me and laughing. And then the next morning, Val was like, "Yeah, you just kept laughing. It was so funny." It's like, fuck off.
So were you at like a party when you did it?
I mean, I was at Ryan's house.
Okay, but there's people there though, like a lot.
Yeah,
Like, good amount of people.
we were all playing cards, hanging out. It was fun, but I don't think I've ever been in such a safe place like I was then. Like the least safe part was the fact that Cassie and Val were making me like paranoid as fuck.
Oh, Tony just sneezed. Look at that. Yeah. I would say first time I ever got high, like high, was this was when I was dating someone that's my ex now, but anyway, first time I got high was off of a dab rig. So that's not the best way to start out, but all I know that she was like, "I'm gonna get you fucked up," and I'm like, "All right, whatever."
Tony, what do you have? What did you just do?
He's got a pen.
Okay.
That's what I used.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Yeah, pens slowly get you there. Well, for me anyway.
But then I also had it was a cookie.
An edible.
Edibles.
Nice.
Yeah,
dude. Maddie's mom makes edibles too, so that's. I'm gonna say I had the right girl prey on me. I tell you that. But like I just got like I ended up just getting like super high. Like
of me.
She can make me. Caught it. No, but like she hands me the dab rig, whatever, and she's like, okay, now just inhale, whatever. And she gets up to go, and she has like the capsule to stop it. And I'm just sitting there, I'm freaking out. I'm like, do I stop? Do I keep going? I just keep going. I go until my lungs completely fill up with koosh, right? And I just blow out a fat cloud, and I was like, I had to lay on the bed. I was laying on the bed, just coughing, my little fucking lung out. And I was sitting there. She's like, what happened? I go, dude, I just blew a fat cloud. And she was like, I didn't see it. I'm like, well, I'm not doing that again, whatever. And so I was just watching TV, and I'm not even paying attention. Like I forgot I did it. And I just turned my head, and it's like motion blur was turned up all the way. Like that shit was fucking wild. I was like, I looked at her. I'm like, oh, I think I'm high. And I was like, I know I'm not gonna die, but what if I do die? You know? And then I was like, oh my God. And then she left like 10 minutes. And I'm like, oh my God, what if now's the time I die? It's crazy.
Was this your first time?
No,
it's not the first time I smoked it, but it was the first time I truly felt high.
What's the first time you smoked? Was that with me and?
Yeah,
but that was I was drunk off my ass off screwdrivers that night. Like if I was high, I didn't feel it. That's for sure. But this night, I definitely felt it. No other thing in my system, just THC. It was I almost greened out, dude. It was crazy. But then I'm sitting there, I'm eating pineapple, which is supposed to intensify the high, and I'm drinking smoothies. Not a good idea because, needless to say, I was like, I have to throw up. And then I stumbled my fucking ass to the bathroom, and I just fucking started puking. And then we laid down for a bit, and then her mom goes, all right, dinner time. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm downstairs, just quiet as all can be, just eating whatever she made, like chicken and rice. And I was sitting there just like this. And then her sister was there too, and she's like, what's wrong? Like, you were at my house and you're all energetic, whatever. And I was just like, ask her what the fuck she did to me, man. Like, I'm just sitting there eating chicken. And then that was the night I drove home, and I was just like, the hyper speed from fucking Star Wars. Like, that shit was wild. I was like, I should not be driving.
You gotta do some fucking acid, bro. You think that's fucking crazy?
I'll do shrooms, but acid, I think I'll dabble with psychedelics, starting off mushrooms, and I'll go to acid.
I think I would try it, either of them, if if I'm 40 and I'm not married. Yeah.
Gonna have to.
Just fucking throw in the towel.
First time I ever smoked weed was on top of 420 Bluff. I think it was me and Nathan, and I think Derek was there. I don't remember who was all there. But I didn't just smoke weed. I smoked weed and did a tab of acid. So I got like double high and fucking crazy.
It's not 420 acid Bluff. It's 420
Yo, what's in this weed? Acid? Wait.
My inside.
That's actually hilarious.
I was like, I knew what weed was, but I was like, what the fuck is acid? And I think Nathan pulled out a tab, and I was like, hell yeah.
What's the acidity on this acid?
Dude, we were fucking tripping bad. The worst acid trip I ever had was that Taylor's house. You know who I'm talking. Maybe you don't know who I'm talking about. I don't want to say last names. Taylor. It was a big party I threw. It was like 350 plus people.
I wasn't there.
Owen did it. Okay. But I did it at this rich person's house. Yes, Owen's. Yes.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Okay. I was sitting in the living room with me, Matt, Nathan, Joey, and Clayton. And we were sitting in the living room, and they have dead animals. Like, they have like a fucking cougar, a stuffed cougar over here, a boar, and a fucking bison, and all types of shit. And dude, let me tell you, that was the worst trip of my life because everything was coming to life.
I was gonna say that's just bad trips right there.
Freaking out, dude. We were really freaking out, and we couldn't get away from them. The only place we get away from is go outside, which is the worst thing to do when you take acid from inside and then go outside. It's it fucks you bad.
Don't cops usually sit on that road too?
No.
I'm gonna say last year or when.
That's on. No, not
gonna incriminate myself. I seen some fucking pigs on that street. I see some oinkers on that motherfucking road, dude. Alright, so. But I mean.
But yeah, first time is always the best time. I think, for me, anyways. That's with everything.
I didn't really enjoy it all that much. I feel like you can get the same experience with alcohol.
Now both of them together. A lot of people can't do it together. You can get sick. I'm like, no, I have to.
What I'm saying is like I could just not do that. I mean, I can legally drink, so it's like don't need to worry about it.
You can just do both.
Get crossed.
It doesn't feel good to break the law sometimes, Connor.
It just, I don't know. It didn't make me feel any different.
You guys can all see who the bad person is in this fucking podcast. I apologize.
I apologize. Nice to meet you. All right, that's a good note to end on. Did I think about it?
Yeah.
All right, so what's the move for this podcast going forward? What are you guys thinking? Should we have like a upload schedule? Should we meet a quota for podcast a month and then work our way into a consistent schedule? Or
podcast a month seems correct.
I personally think we should do 2 podcasts a month, so we have one for every other week.
How about we do a podcast a month, and if we can do 2, we do that.
Let's do 3 podcasts a month.
Let's do a podcast every day.
Let me check the calendar on this motherfucker. So what?
And then some days we'll do 2 a day.
So I guess 3 podcasts a month would be almost like a podcast a week. Yeah, I guess it's aimed for 2 podcasts a month.
I don't want to do a podcast a week. It doesn't give us we have to have shit happen now until next week.
Yeah, and it takes time to edit and shit. So
yeah,
I mean podcasts are easier to edit, that's for sure. But yeah, granted it do take time, but needless to say, I mean you can find me streaming anyways on Twitch. Link in the bio, link in the description, whatever the fuck YouTube do.
You can put mine there too until I start streaming again.
Yeah, recently you tweeted out that you weren't gonna stream for a while.
I'm taking a break. I'm more of taking a break until I can fix my shit. or get better internet. When we move in together, I actually will probably start streaming again because I'll have internet to be able to stream.
And hopefully that gives you some motivation too.
It will.
And then IT doesn't need to be over video or Discord.
Oh
It can be
yeah,
in person.
now I can do it in person. It actually would be easier for me. It'd be less stressful to do it in person.
You can just go click, done. Yeah.
Yeah, because over Discord it is the worst fucking thing.
It is. Well, it wouldn't be such a problem if Tony wasn't such a fucking old fart.
Which literally pisses me off too, because Tony has internet access and he could just Google the motherfucking problem. But he goes, I don't know what to type. And then he asks me the question. Like, ask that question to me, but ask it on Google. You know what I'm saying?
I did start doing that. Notice I haven't really asked much lately. I just fucking Google it, and then I'm like, I need better internet, because that's was the outcome of this. I just need better internet.
Yeah, I mean, better internet equates
I'm getting better. I'm evolving. I went from caveman to caveman 2, all right?
The Bronze Age.
You are a caveman after discovering fire. You're a fucking Cro-Magnon looking ass, right? All right, anyway, podcast is done. I'll put everyone's socials in the description. And any closing comments, boys?
Good to be back.
Wish me luck. I hope I find a girlfriend here soon, and then I don't have to do the podcast anymore.
And then we lose another friend.
And then we lose another friend.
And it's just Tony and I on the podcast, and I can't.
And then eventually it's just me on the podcast.
And then
fuck you.
Yeah, Jamie, I want to do the podcast, but can you edit it for me? Fuck you and your mother. All right, that's it. See ya. That's the podcast.
Have a good night, guys. Have a good night.